Hello everybody and welcome to Storm Reads, and today I am going to just kind of do a what I've read currently reading. I haven't really had a lot of time to dedicate to my booktube channel because I started a new business and I'm doing Color Street Nails, and it's kind of took over my life, and I was trying to do the reading rush, and I don't even think I'm gonna get any of the books that I had set up for the reading rush read this week because I've just been really busy and I actually kind of forgot about it. But little plug, if you want more information about Color Street Nails, I'll leave the information down below, and you can join my VIP group and just kind of check it out and see what it's about. I like my nails. I have fun with them. It's a fun thing, and there's something new to do. Anyway, get off to what some of the things that I've read recently. I'm not gonna go through a lot of them because there's a bunch. I'm doing better listening to books, and so I've listened to a lot of audiobooks. This is one of them. It's A Beautiful Corpse by Christy Daugherty, and this is the second book in and I don't remember, Harper something thriller. Anyway, it's about it's read by Sophie Amos, and I read the first one, which was The Echo Killer, also, and I didn't like it quite as well as I did this one. I'm starting to get used to the main character, Harper, who is a crime reporter, and I know that being a crime reporter, she's a little bit more gung-ho, a little nosy, a little pushy, and so sometimes her character kind of I just don't like her as a character very well. But in this one, I liked her a lot more than in the first one. And this one, her friend's friend is killed, and she kind of knew her, but not really. And the police are just kind of pushing it off to the side and not really investigating it fully. They think they have a suspect, and they're just kind of zeroed in on that one. They don't want to have anything to do with the fact that Harper has found out that the district attorney's son could have had something to do with her death. That's, high profile. Stay away from that. They don't want anything to do with that. But she's determined that she's going to figure out exactly what happened to this young lady who died. And I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I had this one for review from NetGalley last year, but I never got around to it because I'm bad. And so I wanted to get to it, and I seen it on Hoopla for audio, so I thought I'd give it a try that way. And so I got one of my NetGalleys out of the way via audio, so that's good. Then I also listened to The Institute by Stephen King, and this one was pretty good for Stephen King. It was a chunker, which is a reason I'm glad I listened to it, and I don't know if it says it. The narrator is Santino Fontana, and he was really good, and I enjoyed listening to him. And this is about a boy who is kidnapped because he's got some abilities, and he's really smart, and they take him to this institute where he finds out there are some more other kids that are kind of like him. He has a way of being able to move things with his mind, and some of the other kids are like that, but some of the other kids actually can read minds and everything too. And so it's about him trying to escape this institute, and there were some parts that I thought were a little slow, but for the most part I really liked it. And I liked the Night Knocker guy at the end. Well, he's in the beginning and you wonder why he's there, and then he comes into play later on. I liked Annie. She was a kind of a conspiracy theorist person that was in the same town as the Night Knocker, and she was kind of fun. And I really liked Luke, who was the boy that was trying to get away from the Institute. It did have a bit of a sad moment that almost made me mad, but other than that, it was pretty good. So yeah, I liked it, and I would recommend it. I also have read Blameless by Gail Carringer, and this is the third book in the Parasol Protectorate series, or Alexia Terabody novel, however you want to do it. It's got two different names, so I don't know. Anyway, I like this one, but it's probably not one of my favorites. I'm still pretty mad at Lord Macon through this. I mean, he does kind of redeem himself a little bit towards the end, but for the most part, I'm still kind of aggravated at him. But at the same time, I'm excited to see what happens in the fourth book. And I really can't talk about this one, because if I talk anything about this one, I feel like I'll ruin the end of the second one. And so we'll just say that Alexia has a way of getting herself into trouble, and she has a way of always having somebody who wants to kill her. So, I mean, it was a fun time, and just not one of my favorites. And then I picked this one out as one of my TBR jars, so at least I have accomplished a TBR jar book. And this one was for a black cover. And so this is The Two Little Girls in Blue by Mary Higgins Clark. And I listened to this on audio, and it wasn't bad. I do believe this is one of her first books, if not her first book, and you can kind of tell. It was really quick read, really short. There wasn't a whole lot of guessing of what happened or anything. You were just kind of along for the ride to see if they figured out what was going on, I guess. And yeah, it was okay. And that's pretty much some of the things that I've read. And so now I'm going to mention a few things that I'm currently reading. One is Girl Unframed by Deb Coletti. I'm trying to get into contemporary books, and so I'm going to give this one a try. I say I'm currently reading it, but I actually haven't really started it, but I'm going to start it tonight because I need to get it done. This was one of the books I picked for the reading rush, but it's also one that I really need to get read, so I'm going to try to give it a go. I might read a little bit on it of the night and see how it goes. It's about a girl who has a film, I think she's got like a film star mother or something, and there's some bad things that happen, and it's about, I think, body image and being sexualized, I guess, because of the way you look and things like that. I don't know anything really about it. We'll see. Hopefully it's good. And let's see, what else am I? Oh, and I'm going to sorry about that. I didn't notice that was white. Anyway, I'm going to read What a Meth by Jamie Lee Scott. This is another one of the Reading Rush ones, and it's only 3 hours, and so I'm sure I can probably at least get this one done for the Reading Rush if I don't get anything else. And I've read this series before, and I haven't actually started this one. Another one that I haven't actually started, but I will probably be starting it tomorrow, because I'm going to use this as the one that you're supposed to read when you're outside, and I usually go for a walk in the morning. And actually, I'll probably start it tonight, because when I go out in my garden to check it over and water it, I'll probably start it, because it's one for the read it while you're outside. That's why I picked the short one. I've read the first couple in this series, and I liked it. It's been a while since I've read this series, and I don't really remember anything about it except for, I think she's works as a private investigator or with private investigators, or something, and they're short cozies, and I liked what I've read, so I want to get back into it, and trying to do better about finishing up my cozy series. So I need to get back into this one and finish it up. And so I got that. Reading. Let's talk about one that I'm actually reading. I forgot about, and that's one of the reasons why I'm probably not going to get to all my Reading Rush ones, because I have a blog tour for this one on the 25th, and so I wanted to get it read. And I only have a small little picture of it because I don't have the big one, and this is on the book. But it's called Derailed by Mary, and I hope I say this right, but I think it's Kelly Eco. I don't know if you can see it, but this one is about a woman who inherits kind of her father's private investigative firm, because he had just recently passed away, and she's been working at it because she needed a job, but he never got around to training her like fully. But then this woman comes and asks her to help her find out what happened to her daughter, who was killed by she fell or was pushed or something into incoming train, and the eyewitness said that she jumped, but her mom doesn't believe that's what happened, and she wants to know exactly what happened, so she's supposed to try to help her figure it out, but she's never worked on a case like that before, and so we'll see how it goes. Haven't gotten very far. I'm only, I think, about 17 or 18% into it. I guess I haven't really read a whole lot this week. I just haven't had time. I had my first Color Street Facebook party, and I was preparing for that, and oh my goodness, what on earth? Sorry about that. No, the light is doing something funky. And I'm also, I can't find it, but I'm also in the middle of reading Peace Talk by Jim Butcher. And if I can figure out what this new editing software I have, I can put a picture up here, but if not, it's the 16th book, I believe, in the Harry Dresden books, and I'm about 20% into that, but I had to stop reading that one so that I could read this other one. And so yeah, I'm in the middle of those, and I'm also in the middle of another audiobook called The Nature of the Beast by Louise Penny. I just started that one this morning, and so I'm only like a couple hours into it, but so far I'm liking it. I really like that series. There was a couple of hit and misses in the series, but I think that I'm probably going to like this one more than the past couple that I've read. At least I hope. Fingers crossed. Anyway, that's it. And give you a heads up on what I'm hoping to read soon, because I need a retro read for next month, because me and my friend do a retro horror book every other month. She's been after me to read this forever, and so I've got it on hold from the library for the audio. But yeah, I'm going to do it, Barb. I'm going to do it. I'm going to read The Shining by Stephen King. I've tried this a couple of times, and I've just never gotten into it, but I'm going to do it this time. I swear. But I'll have to get the audio so that I can do it, because a lot of times with Stephen King, I have to have the audio to help me through. But I'm sure everybody knows what this is about the boy who has the shining in a spooky hotel, and it's her favorite book. It's Barb's favorite book, so we're going to get to it, and so I can hopefully like it too. We'll see. And that's pretty much everything I have to talk about. And probably kept you on here way too long and rambled a lot, but sorry. But there you go. I wanted to at least get a little quick video out, though I don't know if it is as quick as I thought it was going to be. But I hope you liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.